Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Sarah and I'm so excited because today I thought I would do a Scandinavian girl makeup routine for you guys. If you guys don't know, I am literally Scandinavian. I'm from Norway, so I thought it'd be really fun to show you guys kind of how to do a Scandinavian girl makeup routine. I also wanted to combine it and do a little bit of a Q&A session for you guys. So I have some questions that I got just like off Pinterest and that I thought of that I could just, you know, do a little Q&A session with you guys, because I feel like I've gotten a lot of new followers on here and I'm so grateful for you all and I'm so glad you're here and I hope you're enjoying my content so far. But I thought I would kind of just reintroduce myself because I haven't officially done that. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. If you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you do so and make sure you follow my socials if you haven't already. But anyways, let's just get straight into the video because I feel like this makeup look turned out really cute and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Okay guys, so the first part of this little Scandinavian makeup routine is to obviously do your skincare and have a glowy base. So I just went ahead and did my skincare. I love the Nivea like thick moisturizing cream. It's so nice. It leaves your skin so glowy and hydrated. So you want to make sure you have a glowy base because that is ultimately going to change up how your makeup looks. So that is so important. So I'm sitting here on my desk. It's kind of hard to film for you guys, but I'm sitting on my desk and I have all my makeup here. So I'm going to show you guys all the products I'll be using. And then also I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself, like I said. So I searched up just like some Q&A questions on Pinterest. So we'll see kind of what we can find and hopefully I can do my makeup and tell you guys a little bit more about myself. Before I go ahead and get anything started, I'm going to clip my hair back just so that it won't be in the way as I do this because I don't want my hair to get in my makeup, obviously. So now I have my hair clipped back like so, and we're gonna get started. So the first thing that I always like to go in with is just a base layer of some kind of concealer. I have different ones. My favorite one is definitely the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I love this concealer so much. It's been my staple go-to concealer for so long. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's my favorite one. I use it for spots, for under eyes, whatever. I also been really liking the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Concealer. This is a new one by e.l.f. Super affordable, guys. I think I paid $5 for this and it's really good. I also really like the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour wear one, but this one I got it in a really light shade. Don't get me wrong, I'm really pale right now, but this is like just next level pale, so I feel like I need to get a bit of a darker shade in this one. But I'm gonna go ahead and start with my NARS concealer. So I just go in under my eyes here, like in these little spots. And then any spots I have on my face, I cover using this, but I'm not going to do that until a bit later because I am going to put a bit of foundation on for you guys. So anyways, as for Q&A questions, I just thought I'd introduce myself because I have a lot of new people on here. So if you guys didn't know, obviously my name is Sarah. I am from Norway, so I'm Scandinavian, which is why I thought this video would be fitting, like a Scandinavian makeup routine. It's kind of like cute. But I currently live in Canada, so I don't live there right now, so that is why I film a lot of stuff in Canada, if you guys have seen like my downtown Toronto videos and stuff like that. But anyways, so that is kind of just like the base of where I'm from. Also guys, I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out now. It's kind of difficult because my makeup mirror is here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and like do this on my own. But yeah, I just use a beauty blender. This was really used, but that's just like how I like to blend out my concealer. I feel like that's just the easiest way to do it. Okay, and then I like to go in with the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. This is so good, and I just put it on my hand a little bit. Also, let me read you guys the shade. This is in the 20 Light Cool, and the NARS concealer is in the shade Vanilla. I just take a makeup brush like this, and I just pat it into my skin. I don't wear a lot of this. This is also not super high coverage, but it kind of maintains that like glowy look that a lot of Scandinavian makeup routines like have, so that's kind of why I like it. I'll just go ahead and blend that into my skin all over.
The
this just provides a really good base for your makeup. And as you guys can tell, I'm already looking like a lot more glowy on my skin, which is the goal. Okay, as for some questions, I thought we'd go ahead and do that. So, what's your favorite color? So my favorite color, if you guys can't tell, is pink. If you guys can't tell, it's literally pink. I feel like that is so obvious. Like, my favorite color is pink, and my entire room is pink, and like literally everything I own is pink. I'm just like obsessed with that color. So that is definitely my favorite color. Do you have a job? Not right now. I don't have a job. I work in the summer usually, but right now I'm in university. I'm studying communication. So that is kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm just like studying basically. So I don't really have time for a job, but I am also doing YouTube, I guess. So I guess you could say it's kind of like a job, like not really. I don't know. I don't have an active job right now. I mostly just work in the summer. So it's kind of just like what I like to do. Then guys, we're gonna go in with bronzer. This is the next step. I use the e.l.f. bronzer and contour. I use this more as a contour because this is a light shade. It is in the Fair Light. And then I go in with the Say Deep Bronze and Swim. Both of these are great. And then I obviously have powder bronzer, but that's another step. I know the Scandinavian makeup routine is very bronzed, so like we need a bronzer up, like, because I'm also so pale right now, like it's actually not even funny. Like, I need it to be summer so I can get some color in, because it's actually not funny, guys. Anyways, I just go ahead and put it in these spots, like where I would like contour, obviously. And then I go in with a brush and just blend it out. Like, I try to go in like upwards motions like this. So now I kind of have like a glowy, like good glowy, like bronzed base, I would say. But I still like to go in with this because this is still a little bit light. So I'm just going to go in and put this on. I just put a tiny bit here, a tiny bit on the bridge of my nose, a tiny bit here, and a tiny bit here. Like nothing crazy because this is quite dark for me, like if you guys can't tell. So yeah, go in with like a lighter one for contour and then a darker one for like actual bronzer, and trust me, it will make the biggest difference. Obviously, I'm gonna go in with like powder on top later, so don't worry, this will like look a little bit more matte, because obviously Scandinavian makeup routines are really glowy, but they're also kind of still matte, like in the areas where it needs to be. So don't worry, I am gonna go in and do that later. Anyways, for another question for this little Q&A, is what are your 3 hobbies? So like I have a lot of hobbies, but like I'd say my main ones are I'd say creating content, like doing social media. If you guys don't follow my TikTok, make sure you go ahead and do so. Like creating content, just my YouTube videos. I love editing, like genuinely. It takes a long time, but it's honestly one of my favorite things ever. So I would say it's like a hobby. I'd say obviously like hanging out with my friends, but I don't know if this is a hobby, but like going on like adventures, going to coffee shops, running errands, like stuff like that is like genuinely really fun to me. I also love like reading books. I think I mentioned that in my other videos. I don't do it that much because I'm so busy with school, but like genuinely reading books. I was into like thriller books like Freida McFadden for a really long time, so that's cool. I also like baking. Like I said, don't really have time for it, but like I do love baking, like cinnamon rolls and stuff like that. It's so cute. I'm really trying to think what else. Honestly, I feel like those are my hobbies. Like I like going to the gym. I started going to the gym a lot more consistently recently. I've been trying to go 3 times a week. I think I'm gonna go a little bit later today. But I love going to the gym. I feel like it just keeps me so like it keeps me healthy, and it just helps so much with my stress and anxiety and stuff like that. So I just feel like I'm able to stay on top of my schoolwork and all the things I have to do when I go to the gym. It makes me feel like relaxed. So I would say going to the gym is also another one of my hobbies. Now guys, that we've gone ahead and put our bronzer, we are going to go in with a little bit of blush. I know the Scandinavian makeup routine doesn't have like, it's not that flushed, like it's not, they don't wear that much blush. I'm a blush girly. I'm actually obsessed with blush. Like if you guys, I will literally show you guys right now. I have an entire box just full of like so many different shades of blushes. Do I need all of this? Absolutely not, but I am such a fanatic when it comes to blush. Like I love collecting it. I don't even like wear all of this makeup that I have. I have a lot of it, but like I don't even wear it, all of it. I just love it, and like obviously I do wear it, but like not all at the same time. I just like love switching up on my makeup and like trying different looks. That's why I'm doing the Scandinavian makeup routine. Also because I kind of know how to do it, because I, you know, am Scandinavian. I would say I'm not a pro, but like, you know what I mean. Anyways, I'm gonna go in with this blush. This is my favorite blush recently. It's in the Bold Face Lilac by Elf. If you guys can't tell, I love Elf. It's so affordable and so good, but also just like the makeup quality is amazing. I'm just gonna go in. I'm just gonna put a dot right here, a dot here, and then a dot right there. I don't want it too flushed, like I said, because it is the Scandinavian girl makeup routine. I would normally put so much blush. I think I have blush blindness, like it's actually insane. But for the sake of this video, we're not gonna put that much. So only like a dot on each. And then you want to go in like upwards motions because it kind of gives more like a lifted look. So I kind of have like my blush on. If you guys can't tell, my skin is looking really glowy, so I like that because we are trying to achieve a really glowy look. So I like that. Anyways, I blended out my blush and we're going to answer another question now. So my favorite season. So I would say my favorite season has got to be spring, maybe summer. I'm born in spring, like my birthday's in April, so I feel like it makes sense. Like it's my birthday, it's fun. It's also just when it goes from being like really cold, dark winter. Honestly, I don't mind winter. I like to try and romanticize all the seasons, but like genuinely I'm not really a winter girl. But it's when it like goes from being like winter and like cold to like all of a sudden kind of being warmer and the flowers start to bloom, it starts to get sunnier outside. So I really love spring. I also love summer, obviously, just because it's hot weather, but I would probably say my favorite season is spring. Then we have favorite holiday. I don't know, it kind of depends. I know people celebrate different holidays. I would probably say like Christmas. I celebrate Christmas, so I feel like that's nice. Or I like Easter too, because it's like around my birthday, so it's like kind of like fun and it's cute and it's like has a lot of pastels. So I feel like, yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of extra concealer. I just topped my concealer off a little bit and I'm using the e.l.f. one, but I just put the tiniest amount on here just to brighten it up a little bit, because this one is very similar to my actual skin tone, which I think is great, but this one just brightens it up a little bit because I want like bright under eyes. Another trick for that I've seen people do is actually putting highlighter underneath their eyes, so I might try that today, and it just gives it like a lot more like a bright look under there, which is good, and we want that for this makeup routine. As you guys can see, it's already looking like a lot brighter. It does take a little bit away from like the blush, but we're gonna top that off later anyways with like powder blush, so it's not really a problem. But I might as well just take my brush a little bit and blend it out so like it's a little bit more blended. Anyways guys, it's looking really good. I hope you guys can tell it's looking really nice actually. And I would say the next step I'm going to do is my brows. I take this e.l.f. brow laminating gel, which I really like, and I just go ahead and put that on my brows. It kind of just gives them like a little bit of like a laminated lifted look, and it locks them in place so they don't move throughout the day, which is good. I also have this little like brow pencil, like a brown one, so I can fill in any spots that I need to, and you can definitely do this if you need to do this for your brows, but today I feel like they look good, so I don't think I need to do that right now. Now the next step is obviously my lashes. This is the most important. You need to be doing your lashes for like all kinds of makeup routines, but like I feel like the Scandinavian girl makeup routine, like you can really see the lashes, like they're really like straight up. I don't know how to explain it, so I go in with my Shiseido, I don't even know how to say that guys, but eyelash curler, and then I go in with the Sky High Lash Sensational and the Panorama one on top just for a little bit of volume. These are both in the brown shades. I've been obsessed with brown mascara. I don't know, maybe because my like features are lighter, so it just like looks good, but I feel like a lot of Scandinavian girls maybe have lighter features, so I've seen a lot of them use brown mascara, but anything really works because we're making this as accessible as possible, so you can also totally wear black mascara. Like I've seen so many girls do that, don't worry. But I've been really into brown, so I'm going to be just putting this on. Now I've done like the base with the Lash Sensational. I'm gonna go in with the Panorama one and just like go over it to make it like look a little bit more voluminous. Okay, so I'm done with my lashes now. I'm just going to like wipe the top because I always get like mascara everywhere, but I feel like they look really good. I hope you guys can kind of tell on camera. I feel like it's kind of hard to tell, but you want to make sure you're doing your lashes and making them like stick up. So you might even want to curl them like after you've put mascara, which I know, be careful, wait for it to dry if you're gonna do that, or else it's just gonna get stuck. But sometimes I do that and I feel like it helps make them like look like they're like a little bit more up. So what kind of genre of music do you listen to? These are just questions off Pinterest, mind you guys. If you want to leave some more questions so we can redo this, totally. But my favorite kind of music is, I really like rap. Surprisingly, I feel like I don't give that vibe, but like I genuinely really do like rap. I also really like just pop music, you know, like Sabrina Carpenter, like all those kinds of music, like just like Tik Tok music basically. I also am really a big fan of jazz actually, which is definitely very different, like rap and jazz, but like I love listening to jazz when I'm like getting ready and stuff. I just think it's so cute and so cozy. I also really like I've been really into country recently actually. I've been really into Megan Maroney and stuff like that, so anything like that I really like for music, I would say. Okay guys, so we are just going to go in with a little bit of highlighter. I'm just going to use this one today. This is the Fenty Beauty one in the shade Girl Next Door and Chic Freak. I pretty much only use the Girl Next Door one though. As you guys can see, it's like almost empty, which is crazy. But I just go in with like a tiny little brush. I have two different ones. This one for my cheeks and then this one for like my nose and stuff. So for my cheeks, I just go in and I just drag it and I put it like upwards, kind of like, you don't want to like mess up the makeup you've already done, but you do of course want to add like a bit of a glow. Yeah, so I just go ahead and do the same for this side, like as you guys can see, like dragging it kind of like upwards, because you want that shine and you want that like glow to your face, like that. And then I take the more like little brush and then I go in and I put it on the tip of my nose. I kind of drag it up here just to give almost like a little contour effect. I don't really contour my nose, but like just like that adds a little bit of shine. And then in the inner corners of my eyes as well. I feel like this always looks good. And then I was going to try and put some also just underneath my eyes to add a little bit of a more glow. As you guys can see, that already looks really nice. So now that I've done this step of my routine, I'm gonna go ahead and put like my powder stuff. So obviously I need to actually powder up, so I have the Fit Me powder, which I'm going to put under my eyes and in all the spots that I need to do it. But I also obviously have my Charlotte Tilbury. This is the airbrush bronzer in the 2 medium. I love this stuff. It's amazing for like bronzer, and like it's like my favorite powder bronzer as of right now. I love this stuff so much. I've also been obsessed with the Milani baked blushes. This is in the Dolce Pink one, and look how pretty that is, guys. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's shiny, it's pink, it's perfect. I feel like the Scandinavian girl makeup routine is very like pink. There's lots of like pink and stuff like that, so that's what we're gonna do for the powder stuff. I saw a Q&A question which was like, oh, who's your best friend? So I thought I'd answer that. I've already shown my best friend in some of my videos before. Her name is Nicole. Nicole's my best friend, and she's from Mexico actually. We met when I lived in Mexico, because I've lived in different parts of the world because of my parents' job, so that's pretty cool. She currently is not living there though. She's studying in Germany, which is pretty cool. I don't get to see her that much low-key, so whenever I do, it's always so exciting. But I do have a couple like travel vlogs with her on my page if you want to go check that out. I obviously have a lot of other friends. I love my friend so much, but like I would say she's my like #1 best friend for sure. Another question was, what is your favorite flower? I have a lot of favorite flowers. I wouldn't say I have one in particular, but I love like peonies. I think that's how you say them, peonies. I think those are so pretty, like they're gorgeous. I also love like lilies. Honestly, I love any kind of flower. If you got me flowers, I'd be so happy. Like every single time my boyfriend gets me flowers, I'm happy. Like I don't really care. But I would say maybe like peonies. Like I'd say those are my favorite flowers for sure. Anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with the powder. This is in the shade 112 Natural Ivory. And all I do is take this little puff thingy, and then I tap it, and then I go ahead and put it under my eyes. I feel like under my eyes is the most important because that's where I tend to crease the most. And then I put some here, just a little bit, and then some down here, but only a tiny bit because I don't want to overdo it, because I still want to maintain that glow, which is so important for the Scandinavian makeup routine. Guys, I did not go in with this, but sometimes I go in with the Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. in the beginning just to lock it more in place, but I'm going to go in with setting spray after, so I feel like it's totally fine. But anyways, I am going to go ahead with the powder bronzer now. I just go in like this, and then I just brush it all along the top of my forehead, on these sides of my cheeks. I don't go too much down here because I don't really like putting bronzer there, but anything that kind of like defines your face and makes it just look like more bronzed is what I want. Another question was my favorite perfume. So I'd say my favorite perfume right now is, I actually have it on my desk, is the Love Shack Fancy Secret Crush one. This one smells so good. I'm a vanilla girly. I feel like I mentioned this before, but I just love vanilla scents. It smells so good. I also love Kayali Vanilla 28, and of course Victoria's Secret Bare Vanilla. So good. Like, those are my favorite. I do like floral scents, but very few. I like the Zara one, the Wonder Rose, but like that's pretty much it. I'm not really a floral girl. I like my vanilla scents. Favorite clothing store? That's a good one. I would say I have a few different ones. I love Hollister because they have really cute stuff. I love Brandy. I would say Brandy Melville is probably my #1 favorite clothing store. I just don't go there that much because they only have like a few locations, right? But I love like Brandy, and I love, what else do I love? I like Zara. I like H&M too. Like I like whatever clothing store has cute clothes, to be totally honest with you. I also love this one store from Norway called Gina Trikwa, which is a Scandinavian brand, I'm pretty sure. But they have really cute stuff, so I love them. One of the questions was things you can't leave the house without. That's a good one. I would say obviously my keys, my phone. Like, oh my god, I'm so addicted to my phone. It's insane. But my phone, I love earpods. I use my earpods all the time. Any form of like lip gloss. I need a lip gloss or a lipstick or something. I would say that's mostly it. Or like obviously phone and money and wallet and stuff like that, but like pretty basic. I would just say lip products. Like, I'm a lip product girly. I love lip products so much. Anyways, I'm gonna go in with my blush now to top it off. Really good base, and I'm gonna go in with setting spray because I want it to last, obviously. Oh my god, it actually like sprays everywhere. And then you want to go like this. This also just kind of gives some of that glow back that you kind of got rid of when you put the powder. Last but not least, we're gonna do my lips. I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk in the Fair. It was just like the little kit. I feel like a Scandinavian makeup girl look or whatever routine, I don't know. I feel like they have a pretty neutral lip and then lots of bronzer and a little bit of blush. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do, and I'll show you guys when I'm done. All done. So my makeup routine is all done. I feel like it's definitely giving very much like Scandinavian girl makeup routine. I love the way it turned out. It's so cute and it's so glowy and it looks so cute. Anyways, I thought I would answer just one more Q&A question before I leave you guys. So the question I'm going to answer is my favorite brand of makeup. Obviously, I feel like this is on point since I just did a whole makeup routine. I would say I love Rare Beauty, I love Charlotte Tilbury, I love Say, and I love e.l.f. I feel like as of recently, my favorite makeup brand has been rather e.l.f. or Charlotte Tilbury, those two. So I'm going to finish off the video by saying that. Anyways guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed watching and got some inspo on how to do a cute Scandinavian girl makeup routine. Also got to know me a little bit more because I feel like I needed to reintroduce myself since I got a lot of new people. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching and I will see you guys all for the next video. Bye guys.